In this video, I will explain how the sounds work and how to replace default sounds with your own custom sounds. I would like to make a note here that sounds are not the same in all the themes. Some themes have different sounds. So the first sound that we have here is a sound that is played on timeout. Now the next ones are notification sounds, which you can also check or uncheck where you want. For example, this one sound effect is played on every 10 minutes, for example on 50 minutes, on 40, on 30 and so on. And this one here is played on last 5 minutes and on last minute. So you can disable this if you want or keep it. Then we have the T minus spoken word, like this.
T minus 10 minutes.
This is also played on every, like on 50 minutes, on 40 minutes, on 30 minutes and so on. And of course you can replace this with your own language if you want, or even have multiple languages. Now the next thing here on the right, we have the option to enable the tic-tac clock sound. Again, this is played on every 10 minutes, or this is played for the whole last minute. And we added this sound because it can make the game more interesting, and it will also add some urgency and more fun to it, so you can experiment with that. Now the next thing I will show you is how to customize sounds inside your theme. First I will go inside my timer folder. Now this is the main timer folder. And bombshell alert here. You have to keep this custom folder beside the program folder, or else it will not work, because the program goes inside the custom folder and it looks for the sounds here. The same for images and so on. Now, for example, I want to change sounds in the Wild West theme. I go inside the custom folder, I will find Wild West, go inside Wild West, go into the sounds folder, and here is the complete list of sounds that we have. Now, if you want to change the sounds, I would recommend that you first copy the whole folder, whole sounds folder, and rename the original to something else. For example, I will take a copy of this and I will rename it sounds original. And this way, if you would ever like to change your sounds back to the default ones, you can always do it because you have a backup here. So now I go inside the sounds folder, and for example I want to change the timeout sound, which is now this one for the Wild West. So I will take a look and find my new sound. For example, I want to take this sound. And just so you know, you can use either MP3 or WAV format. So this one is WAV. I will make a copy of this one and will paste it into my sounds folder. Now I will take this name. Again, you have to keep the same file names in order to work. Now I will delete this one, and I will rename my new sound with the timeout sound file name. Let's play it. So this is the new sound that will be played for the timeout. Now let's try if this works. I go into the Wild West theme and let's see. And as you can see, this is not the correct sound. Why? Because we also need to enable the custom sounds. So let's enable this, and the system has loaded the new sounds. Now let's try it again. And as you can see, the sound is now played. Let's try it in the timer as well. Just 1 second here. And our new sound has played. And this is how we change sounds.